This is 47 Fountain Street. It's a very nice neighborhood in the Bangor area, considered a little city. One of Bangor's longest good neighborhoods. It's kind of a Craftsman Cape, I'd call it. It does have paved parking here, 2 vehicles. The owner did a new retaining wall when she bought it, and has redone the stairs here. The previous owner has just a small yard, but the previous owner had fenced it in because they had a couple of dogs, as I understand it. The owner took it down, but left the post, which means it would be very easy to reinstall, left the back fence. It has kind of a nice private backyard. If you put the fence back up, you'd obviously be able to use it for animals if you wanted. Post over here too, and then it has this back entrance. There's a little mud room right here that comes right out the back, so you could use it as is, or if somebody wanted the fence, they could put it back up. It's mostly sitting there, and there might be a piece or two that was needed new, but installing the posts is what requires a lot of manual labor and is pretty expensive to do. The excuse me, neighbor is doing a house painting, which is why there's 2 lifts in the driveway out on the street. That's not normally the case, obviously, but they're having the house repainted, which is nice. This does have a full basement. In fact, the owner had bought a front load washer and front load dryer, which she left, which is really nice. Somebody could use their own if they wanted to, but they're obviously newer and they're front load, so they were expensive. Has a pretty good basement for an old house. It's pretty dry. If you're going to use it for storage, you'd want to put stuff in totes like that. The owner also had the house re-insulated, which helps with heat costs quite a bit. In the spring or really heavy rain, there gets a little bit of water, but it's got a perimeter drain along the side. Oil tank is new, just a few years old. And the furnace is new too, not brand new, but within the last 5 or 6 years, I believe. So could be some good space down here. You can see a little like workbench there, so someone using the crafts or something, they could do that. The electrical has been upgraded. It's got circuit breakers for everything. And if you do this split entry into the main house, it's got probably the original kitchen, but the owner updated the appliances, so although it's got original cabinets which are older, she put in new countertop, left the sort of farmer sink, which has kind of come back in style, but was in style in the 1920s when this was built. And also, she bought a brand new stove. It's got a 5-burner gas stove, which a lot of people like. The cabinets are the deep, tall ones. And then she added a dishwasher. It's a portable because there wasn't a place to hook one up, but so it does have a dishwasher. And then side by side, she'll also left her microwave. If you have your own, you could use it, but she left it because the place she moved out of state, and they furnished appliances with the place that she rented. This is that back 3-season room, mud room. Originally, it was heated, but the previous owner, they had a pipe that froze, so it's unheated. There's a window there which is cracked. The owner has 11 windows which have been ordered. She's going to replace, that's one of them that's going to get fixed, obviously. And this is that door that goes to the backyard, which is kind of cool. It's got these beautiful hardwood floors throughout the house. There's no carpet, which is kind of nice. Ceiling fans in most of the rooms as well. Upstairs, the bedrooms all have them. Or I should say at least the main 2 have them. It's got the built-in buffet or hutch. Good sized rooms too. Not only does it have the formal dining room, but it's got this living room which is big enough to do a sectional in, which sometimes is not the case. Another ceiling fan. It's got this front entry, which because the parking's on the side doesn't get used very much, but does have a front entry. It's got a little coat closet here as well. It's got a rod and hooks. And of course looks right back into the kitchen. The front porch is, again, like a 3-season porch. Does have screens. This was set up so that they open pretty hard. But this was done probably, my guess is 50 years ago, something like that. So the light fixtures, older, kind of antique, which is kind of nice. And of course it does have the door as well. Good for 3-season, you know, put wicker set or lawn furniture, that kind of thing. And then upstairs, again, it's got the wood treads. The owner did a new bath, which has got ceramic tile on the floor, low flow, high efficiency Toto toilet, which is unusual for our area because they're expensive. Vanity. Also did a big medicine cabinet. Pretty unique, but very nice. And then it's got the tub with tile surround, shower hookup. And then you walk in and it's got 3 bedrooms. I think this is the biggest by just a couple of feet. If you only had a queen set, works fine. Probably could fit a king in. It's got a closet over in the corner. It's also got some eave storage in a couple of the rooms. It's also got big closets in the other 2 rooms. This is bedroom number 2. Again, wood floors, good sized closet. The owner just used this for storage, but we would install a rod or a shelf with a rod if somebody wanted in here, provide extra storage. And then it's got another closet here, which again, actually has an AC unit which comes with it. You use the plumbing is all exposed where the owner redid it. It gives, again, storage for totes or that kind of stuff if somebody wanted. And then the bedroom, or the owner used this room actually as an office because it was intended to be a bedroom, but this has, again, a very sort of big, almost basically a walk-in closet, I guess. Has a little window. Did have a rod across here. The owner, again, just used this for storage, but we would be willing to put a couple of shelves to allow people to use it for storage if they wanted to. No problem. And that completes 47 Fountain Street. Again, very good neighborhood. One of the most important things in our area. And if there's questions or interest in renting, let us know. Our number is 974-6606. That's 974-6606. Or visit our website, rentbangor.com.